to them, but like
it's
to
like
us,
we've gotten some sleep.
Right?
Like we've had a little bit of sleep, and that's nice. That's nice that we've gotten a little bit of sleep.
Good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
Can I just tell people what's going on with this Newsguard bullcrap?
Yeah, go ahead and tell them. Yeah.
So, like 2 years ago-ish, I don't know if you've ever heard of Newsguard.
Yeah, nobody has heard of Newsguard.
But apparently they're becoming more prominent.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, because now, so Newsguard is this extension that you can add to your browser. And what it does is it warns you against fake news. And like
Danger, Will Robinson! Danger!
And untrustworthy websites.
Like us.
Like us. So they sent us like this giant questionnaire a couple years ago. Very nice guy that is from Newsguard asked all these ridiculous questions. Some of them were really personal. Like I was like, it is none of your business who does what behind the scenes at our website.
I hated it. So I was like, I'm going to say all the things.
She would have been just like,
F off. It's none of your business. You don't get to ask me all these questions. It's my business. Who are you?
Yeah.
You can F all the offs and take all the seats. So I was like, you're going to have to handle this because I'm not going to be nice. I'm just not going to be nice.
When I am in a position where I am forced to be nice.
She can do the HR thing.
I can do it.
She can do, because she used to work in HR, and so she can totally be nice.
I can do it.
When she needs to be nice. And then sometimes she can be nice in a bitchy way. You know how they do that in HR, where they're kind of like bitchy, but they do it in like a really nice way where they pat it in this nice way.
Package it.
Like they can fire people and be nice.
Yeah.
You know how people do that in HR? She can do that. I am incapable of bullcrap. I can't do it. So
anyway,
I let her handle
questions.
it. I'm like, you deal with these yahoos.
So I answered all the dumbass questions, and even though I thought we answered them very well, they rated us like partially, like they gave us a mixed review. They said, yeah, they're good at like some stuff, but they suck at these other things. And so now if you have that extension in your browser, any website you go to that's been rated by Newsguard, a little thing will pop up that says, Danger, Will Robinson, this site is either okay or it's not okay. And I think ours is like not okay according to Newsguard and according to algorithms that Facebook uses, obviously, because they don't understand that we are not a news site. Even though our name is Chicks on the Right and it couldn't indicate more bias right there in the name, they continue to treat us as though we're journalists when we are such
thing. And if you go to our About Us on our site, it says, hi, we're not journalists. So if you know how to do this thing called read, then you know that.
I'm just so irritated.
It's like, so I just want to punch all the faces over there.
And today, yesterday, the same guy, 2 years later, he's sending us new questions saying, well, I've been checking up on you, and look, here's a link that you posted that has false information in it. Do you know what it said? It was from sweet intern Rachel, where she was joking about Hillary Clinton suiciding Jeff Epstein.
Oh my God.
And it was written in such a sarcastic way and so exactly like what we
love.
do.
That's how we do. Yeah.
And it said something like, I'm not saying Hillary Clinton had anything to do with it, but I'm not saying it. It was just funny, right? It was written in our style, our tone.
Yeah, that's how we
roll.
And
he used that as an example to say, well, the autopsy says that he clearly committed suicide. Why did you publish this?
I can't. I can't.
Oh my God.
I cannot with these people. Oh my God.
What in the world? I just can't. So anyway,
God.
We just had to answer a bunch more questions. Here's the other thing that they're dinging us for. They're saying when you go to our website and you see our pictures dead center in the middle of the page, and then you go to the About Us page and you read all about how we started the website, how we continue to have writers for us, blah, 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 they think it's unclear who the management is. I mean, what? I can't.
I want to send him that not today.
I just cannot.
We need to ask them who's running the show over there.
Well, they'll tell you. It's like a combination of Wall Street Journal people and New York Times people. I don't know.
Yeah, but who exactly? I want to know like what people, like who are the actual people that are doing it.
You can see. To be fair, they have all their crap laid out.
The people?
Yeah, the people,
like
the board,
the
all
dumbass people that are running it over there. I want to see.
But the problem is that they keep treating us as though we are a news site, and we are not, and we don't want to be.
I cannot deal with these people.
I mean,
stop
oh my
it.
God.
Like, stop breathing down my neck.
Yeah, and just yeah.
And who are you to judge me? It's America. I'll do what I damn well please.
We will continue to write opinion and commentary like we always have.
Yeah, because this is not communist China, and there's no social credit system, and you can suck it. I'm so tired of these people, y'all. They don't get to decide what we write. They don't get to decide
how we write.
Or how. Yeah, if we want to be snarky and write about Hillary Clinton and how we think she may have suicided Jeffrey Epstein, well, by God, we're going to write that. Because it's America. And First Amendment. I have a problem with them.
Irritated.
Have a problem with you. Not you, but them.
And super irritated.
What's their name again?
Newsguard.
Newsguard.
Yeah. And they're one of many fact-checking websites out there.
Yeah, and Facebook employs these people. This is why we're not doing so well anymore.
I don't know if Facebook uses them, but they are.
But they use other fact checkers. This is what they do. They use these fact checkers, and this is what they do.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, so this is how they squelch people.
Also, there is a company in New York, a consumer group of some sort in New York, that has sent a tersely worded letter to Hasbro.
You guys.
Because you've seen the ad, right? The new Nerf Ultra 1 guns, where like all the people in the family are trying to outdo everybody with having like a bigger gun.
The greatest ad. It's like the bearded brothers that buy the Nerf guns, and like one brother has like this size of a Nerf gun, the other one has this size of a Nerf gun, and then at the very end of the ad, the mom, who's sort of like the matriarch grandma, comes in and she's like, "Am I late?" And she has like this giant Nerf gun, and I'm like, "I want this gun."
Oh my God, it's the greatest. It has like a gajillion like Nerf bullets or whatever.
So fantastic. Who wants that gun for Christmas? Raise your hand. I mean, that's so me, right?
Anyway, this group is very, very upset.
They're very butthurt. Very butthurt about the mean old scary Nerf gun.
They wrote a giant letter. I'll just read you a couple lines because it's a really long letter, but they're basically telling Hasbro, you need to stop selling these because they are assault-style weapons. And so they wrote,
oh my God.
Toy guns are one thing, but these emblems of mass destruction take them to the next horrifying level.
You guys.
What is even happening?
It's like they have gone full bat crap when they are freaking out about Nerf guns. What's happening? What's even going on?
How does promoting play with huge automatic weapons create joy, creativity, and connection? These people are joy killers. Nerf guns give people joy.
Yeah,
they've been given joy for decades.
They give me great joy. When you get to like shoot your sister with a Nerf, like a little Nerf thing. I mean, who gets joy from that? Hello? Everybody gets joy from that. So then, we grew up with Nerf guns.
They conclude in their final paragraph, they say, marketing assault weapon toys to this most vulnerable group of consumers is an assault on their dignity and their worth as human beings.
You know what? Then don't buy them.
That's
it's called having a choice. Again, with the America thing. You have a choice whether or not you want to buy them or not buy them. You don't have to buy them. But
don't take them off the market.
Don't you do that, Hasbro. Don't do that.
And listen, and this is what I said in my post at chicksontheright.com this morning, until they can show me data that says if you play with Nerf guns, you're going to become a school shooter, then they need to GTFO.
Somebody said, I'd rather my son, I'm sorry, I didn't see the name, I apologize, but somebody said, I'd rather my son buy a Nerf gun than a violent video game. And I am in total 100% agreement with you. I'd rather that my kid buy a Nerf gun.
Normal people understand the difference between sponges and real bullets.
Yeah.
Okay? I cannot believe that has to be said out loud.
You know who probably doesn't is Newsguard. They're like, I'm sorry, we can't discern. Which, is that a sponge or a bullet? I don't know. You're going to have to like elaborate because we don't understand. It's been 2 years and we can't understand. Who runs this site?
Sorry.
God.
Because there's pictures on it. It's very confusing.
We don't understand. Are those two? I don't understand. Is that who's running the site?
Are these Karl Rove operatives?
Yeah. No, because we haven't received a check.
We're still waiting on that.
God.
Anyway, so this company sent the letter. There's no word yet from Hasbro. And I'm telling you what, I want that big-ass gun. And I will only get it if they stay their ground like Peloton did, right?
Yeah,
Peloton didn't back down to these idiots that are like,
Thank God.
It's mean.
Thank God.
So Hasbro, You better not back down.
No.
Hasbro.
And you know what? I hope they sell a ton more of those gigantic Nerf guns, because I'm going to buy one for myself now.
Because they're fun.
I'm going to buy one for myself.
Just wait, though. Don't do it. If they cave, don't buy one.
Okay, I won't.
Because if they cave, they should go out of business.
I'll give it 2 weeks.
They should not even be allowed to exist.
All right, I won't give it 2 weeks. I'll give it a week.
I would think they would respond in a week.
Within a week. I'll give it a week.
Yeah, give it a week. And then buy all the guns. Because
the guns!
They're so fun, you guys. They're sponges.
I know, but
they're
it's like
fast
it's
sponges.
like the giant has like rounds, like a ton of rounds in it.
It's awesome.
It's like an automatic
like,
Nerf gun.
When you were a kid, I don't know if I had Nerf guns as a kid, but I definitely played like cops and robbers, bad guys, good guys.
We had Nerf stuff.
And somehow I didn't shoot up a school.
Yeah,
it's
somebody
amazing.
said I had a potato gun. Yeah, of course you did. Like all, kids had those. They're fantastic.
I mean, what? Anyway, that's happening. Okay, you wanted to talk about Schumer.
I just wanted to mention
because I don't.
She's like, I don't want to talk
hate
about it.
Everything about impeachment.
He's like, well, we have to mention. I was telling her, I'm like, we have to at least mention the fact that he talked yesterday, and I can't do an impression of his horrible, horrible voice. I'm not going to try. But he talked yesterday about how, you know, if they don't, in the Senate, if they don't call forth these witnesses, and those witnesses that are, you know, the Democrats' witnesses, again, don't testify, then Trump is hiding something, which is just the biggest bunch of crap. It's the biggest bunch of crap. And he thinks he's in charge now. Schumer thinks he's in charge now. And he looks like some sort of
he's so sinister.
He looks like a villain, right? He looks like a movie villain. And I just, every time I see him on TV, I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Who elected this guy? Like, who did that?
Yeah.
Then when he and Nancy are together, I'm like, what
American
kind of caricature hell is this? I don't understand how these people are somehow leaders. I know people get mad when I say that, but we elect them and they represent other people. How does that happen?
Yeah.
Anyway, so he thinks he's in charge and he thinks he's running the show now, and I
love that they're whining about who gets to be called as a witness.
Yeah,
really?
I mean,
because there's like 12 people that weren't allowed
right?
to testify in the House hearings,
and we see how well that happened. Yeah, in the House, and that didn't pan out well for people. And I know that America's looking at that, going, "What a sham!" And Trump's approval ratings are up because of what happened. So, you know, Schumer, you may want to take all the seats because it's just not going to pan out well for y'all. It isn't. This is not working out well for them. It's backfiring big time. And they are not getting a clue. They're just not, at least I don't think they are.
And I'm glad, because the more they don't get a clue, the more the approval for impeachment goes down.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they're shooting themselves in the foot. This is the dumbest thing ever that they're doing.
It really is dumb. It really is dumb. So there, we talked about impeachment.
Okay.
Do you feel...
Also, on the show today, from 9 to 11 on WIBC.com, if you're not in the indie listening area, we're going to be playing some audio from The View, because Whoopi shut down Meghan McCain in a way that makes me need to defend Meghan McCain, who I cannot stand. So I'm already irritated about defending Meghan McCain. But that happened, and then Meghan McCain is still blabbing on about her dad.
And then Robert De Niro was on The View, and he was going after the Trump kids.
That guy is out of his mind.
He has lost his... I mean, like, he doesn't have his... He's not all there. He's a couple sandwiches short of a picnic now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, and
not
also,
all there.
I need to show that super old couple because you're so cute.
Oh, and then
you guys!
This is really sweet.
Tell me if I'm doing it right, because I can't see.
Okay, hold on. It's this way. This way. There we go.
You see them?
You see them?
They are celebrating their 80th wedding anniversary. They are 105 and 106
They look
years old,
really
respectively.
good. Really good for 105 and 106.
Even, you guys, they met in 1934.
I can't. Think of the stuff they've been through.
Oh my God.
And they've just stuck together, and I love that so much.
And they're alive. Like, they're both alive.
It's a testament to marriage.
Man,
which, by the way,
incredible.
we do a whole podcast on marriage.
Yeah.
The Mock and Daisy Common Sense cast. You should check it out.
And we're recording podcasts today.
2 podcasts,
Which means you'll get one this week, one next week.
Yes, and the one next week that you're going to get is on how we met, which
Yes.
everybody, and how we got started. How
promise.
How Chicks on the Right has gotten started. Because everybody asked that when we do a Q&A, and we promised it a couple weeks ago. We haven't delivered on it yet. That was like our Christmas present to y'all. So we're like, we're going to deliver that. So
I know, there were like people that were legit
mad. And I get it because we promised it and then we didn't deliver because we ended up talking about Peloton. So we're sorry about that. And we promised it again and y'all are going to get it. It's just we're going to do that today. And then since we're going to be gone next week, that's one that's going to drop next week. So we're going to tell the story about how it's very serendipitous. I feel like it was divine that we that we met, and it's a cool story. It is a pretty cool story.
I mean, it's as good of a how did you meet story as you're gonna get.
Yeah,
from like anybody.
It's a pretty cool story how it all went down and how we're together and we're talking to you. So yeah, I think it was meant to be, and the mission that we have together and all that stuff. It's good. It's a good story. So anyway, so we'll do that today too, and then we're also talking about what's the other one that we're doing? We're doing body positivity. Yeah, and how we have put this big spotlight on. It's okay to be like really fat. It's okay.
Yeah, there's so much to get into.
So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about. All that body positivity stuff, because that's a big thing.
The rest we'll just do on our show, which you should listen to 9 to 11, WIBC.com.
Yes, bring it in. Oh, I'm stretching. Oh, it's so good to stretch. A big hug, really big hug. Okay, I needed a big one to get through the day. It's going to be a long day, you guys. Hope you have a good one. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.